What'd I do wrong?
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports.
We're still learning the game.
Let's go, boys.
We got a little dude on the white. Got a little dude on the white. Yeah.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there right off the bat. 49 yards on the ground.
So they took off on McCaffrey 50 yards the first play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. This will be caught inside the 10. Right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Not good.
O.J. Howard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
He just scored in 2 plays on him. Damn.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Bro, you gotta understand. He don't understand.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
For his own race. Meaning, they got white. I mean, they got slow twitch fibers. They built to be slow. So.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. Power running by Zeke. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Goodness, he got Luke Griffin and Shaq.
Doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that'll help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big run that time by Elliott. 45 yards.
Gauge 8, bro.
So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. The give is to Elliott. And he fights his way in, not giving
Zeke.
up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, damn.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
oh, my God.
Yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing, Winston. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Jameis to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big run that time by Elliott. 47 yards on the ground.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On second down, it's Elliott. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Able to find Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line. Ready. Here's the mic. So don't say nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Samaje Perine, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
On second down, McCaffrey. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Might be this internet connection interfering with your play.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They'll run with Ernest Payne. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert, and this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Already got 122 yards rushing.
It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them. That attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Start this.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard...
Trying to fit it in the ball, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Oh, my God.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A reminder coming up later tonight. A lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some
I see what you're talking about now.
Primetime games for them. Monday night they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams, at 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. On second down now. It's Elliott. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ezekiel Elliott with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on.
You know how you be on, like your person.
If that's all he gets,
like the running back will be in between two people, but the person don't even act like he's tackling him. He just falls off.
And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That's bull. I don't know what that.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun handoff.
Let's go.
McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Winston. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Oh, fuck out
Space to maneuver at the
roundabout hit ass nigga.
Finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 25 yards that time.
This nigga rounded that
This is
shit
something
off
that we
so
expected to see. McCaffrey used out of
Look,
the
he got
backfield.
one.
107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running
damn
back.
circle for what?
Winston steps away to his left. And
Better
avoids
get him
the
out.
contact
Ew,
by
you got
sliding.
Winston?
Another nice gain, 13 yards
thought
that
you had
time, and
Cam.
another first down.
That's why he ain't been taken
tough to
off.
bring down Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game because he played baseball at Florida State too, and you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point try, good by Gano. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
58 for Mike, 58 for Mike. Hey, get away.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded at the 20. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like that.
Carolina getting set to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Robert Kimdichie, the one to bring him down. Part of the thing from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true
cheese-ass plays already.
For the Panthers.
I know that shit.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
Already using that shit.
Ready, black 25. Check, 43. Watch the slant.
Winston now
Sack.
from the 50. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Look at that shit, boy.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
Look at that shit, boy.
He got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for him as they come up first and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about
164,
40.
2 touchdowns.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath.
See, this
as
how
we
it
send
all
you
started,
on out to our studios in Orlando.
I
Here's
had picked the
Jonathan
Panthers. He
Coachman
picked it.
at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I was like, I said, damn. That's how I think I'm about to do this. Hit the read us.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
So then he was like,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown.
Bam. I was like, yo, chill.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
So the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Who is that?
Isabella was the intended
See, what the kind of fucking trades they doing out here?
Interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to, and I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Yeah, they got this big.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
To throw, Winston. His throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Gano the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Right here.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game.
This nigga
While
fast
that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll
take
take them in short, steady bursts.
On 2nd and 9, Murray, he's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I don't know, but this nigga playing inside coverage. He taking out, no press, and still catching up with the nigga. Fuck out of here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Who over there with him now? Dot, nigga.
It's caught inside the 25.
Be out, nigga.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are all tied at 28.
Man,
nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Black 25 behind.
You a beast, man.
Jameis now on 1st down.
Got him, sack.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Robert Kindici in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Winston. He's going to air one out.
Give me that.
And
let's go.
Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Take it to the crib. Crib.
And he will score.
Let's go.
Touchdown.
We up 7.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Oh my goodness.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Winston. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
You ain't got to show me the play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Let's go.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Man.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner to grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Winston now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Statistics this year is crazy.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a look at the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
No. Out.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Winston.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Yeah, you ain't going to avoid that
and
hit,
he gets
boy.
it all the way down inside the 10.
Playground football,
and
hit
him
ass.
at the 5. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
Ready? Black 22. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Let's go.
Check.
Man, can they fix this lineman shit?
Now Winston. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really good play.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. 5 yards on the touchdown run. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
It's 35-35.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's how most of the game is going to be for real, though. No defense in this one.
He can't hang.
He's
not going to get me.
He's still in the bag.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction.
Yes, sir. Block Luke. Okay, Demir Berry. Go ahead. Come on now. Let's see.
Pick up that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Crunch.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
See, they got to fix that
James
too.
Bradbury there to make the tackle.
Guards be running.
That call makes sense
be running to
because
the
they've been
opposite
throwing
side
it well
of the
on
play.
this drive, and once
They
again
running
they
away
show
from the
passing
blocks.
formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran
be
out of
inside
it. That's a
zone.
nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I can't believe they let you go.
What the hell is this?
Sponge. No. Check hot route. Hot. Slam. Rotate.
I think he's doing man blitz.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Hit the super outright on his ass.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
No, don't do that. Bro. What the fuck is this? Come on, bro. They gotta fix these glitches, man.
Murray with a 3rd and long. to go down again. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. The handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Here's McCaffrey. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 35 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A big spot now for the rookie Murray. They'll run it here with Pirine. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
All right, well.
Back to throw. Murray.
All right.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. K1 short. In there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fitzgerald. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
To throw is Murray. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Ready. Black 45. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Watch out.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL